Well, where I'm from, we have like similar problems as far as black people and their how comfortable we are with cops, and just minorities period, and how comfortable we are with the people policing us, and like who's policing the police and stuff like that. Across like just every culture, it seems like the darker you are, it's a little bit more difficult, and that's just across history, cultures, religions. It just seems like that's how it is. When it's my turn to come to America, when I'm touring, when I'm leaving my city, I'm kissing my daughter goodbye, kissing my girlfriend goodbye, and coming here, I'm definitely considering and paying close attention to everything that I had been seeing back at home, as far as, you know, the Trayvon Martins. Those situations, you know, really affected me back home. So when I'm over here, I'm super careful. You know, people are suffering, like black people are suffering, you know, minorities are suffering, you know. I'm up on what's going on in America. You know, I'm seeing Donald Trump in his ridiculous platforms. I don't want to go too political. It's tough for minorities everywhere. And when I'm in America, I'm especially careful. What has to change for there to be peace amongst minorities and the police? Well, first of all, we need time. Both sides need time. I think just the human race itself is very young. And I think America is literally in the second round of the civil rights movement right now, which means that the world is in the second round of the civil rights movement. It hasn't been that long ago since Martin Luther King was assassinated. And I think for the healing to begin, my class of artists, my class of just our people need to understand that it's gonna take time, and that we should be active now so that our kids and their kids and their kids can appreciate the peace that we try to attain. I think it's gonna be a lot of work, man. Like, if I'm being fucking honest, if I was here smoking a blunt, telling you the truth, I don't know if there'll ever be peace. And that's not because I'm a cynic, you know, I'm just a realist. And that's not because I don't want there to be peace. I would love for it to be peaceful, you know? Especially being a father, I got something I don't want to lose every time she leaves the house. But I don't know if it's possible, man. I know that I can do what I do best and have these conversations and try to touch as many people as possible and try to put them on the right path, as well as listening and being super humble and taking in as many gems and perspectives and opinions that are presented to me, and then taking those and putting my perspective on them. I think that's all you can really do, you know, just take care of the people that take care of you. That's how I see it. You know, as far as the police and shit, I don't know, that shit's fucked up, I don't know. The things that are happening now are like old things. You would think they wouldn't be happening still, but they are. So it's like, you know, what do you do?
My song, Fuck La Policía, was gonna be on this movie. I remember that they didn't put it on there though because the producer, he had some stuff going on, but it wasn't really like that. Said he had problems with his management.
You know, one of my label mates went to prison, and I was kind of like the next one up, but I wasn't prepared. Everyone knew that as far as the label goes.
I'll usually start with the chorus, get the melody of it. Lots of time I'll voice note, or if I'm right, like if I'm on the road, I'll just voice note it. If I'm in the studio, I'll go right in the booth and just start humming out ideas.
Work hard. Just know that everything that you see doesn't come easy. I always say, man, like the little bit you guys get to see from me, it took me a lot of time, blood, sweat, and tears to give y'all this.